Hello friends, Running Kimono here. I hope you're all doing fantastic. In today's video, we're looking at some really significant drops at a couple different stores for various products that we love to stock up on. And one of them is Office Depot and the other one is Home Depot. Anything with the word depot in, that's what we're looking at in today's video. And there's some tremendous savings. So the first store that we're going to go to is the Home Depot. So there is CHARMIN and Bounty that is either 50 or 60% off. So this one, the 6 equals 12 of the Bounty Essential. And if you see the bottom, see in-store price clearance. Some stores it's like $5 and other stores it's $7. So you might want to check before you go to the store, and you actually have to buy this stuff in store. I don't believe you can order it online. I tried adding one for $5 into a cart and it just showed $10.47. So who knows? I know a lot of you like to shop curbside. And then we have this 18 equals 72 of the CHARMIN Essential Soft. So the blue one, it is $9.50. So it's exactly 50% off of $18.97. And again, you have to do that one in store. Your store might be just a couple of dollars off, but a lot of stores are up to 50% off. And if you want to get these large rolls, I know a lot of us, this is a bread and butter couponing item, go and make it happen. And that is at the Home Depot. Okay, so now we're at Office Max or Office Depot. This is not Staples. It's one of those brands, Office Max, Office Depot. A couple weeks back, I was in there and I was like, oh my God, the papers. I think the paper, that little 2-pack was $1. And then the larger, I believe is it an 18-pack? God, 12 equals 36. That was $5, but there was a coupon to go with. It was very, very cheap. Now, this is what I've noticed. All the paper's been cleared since that hot deal, and I noticed a lot of the store is very bare. Like they have a lot of reams of paper, but they'll put it to try to make the shelves look more full, but it's pretty empty in there. So I don't know if they're going to be closing the entire store, but it's feeling like a Rite Aid the last 2 months before it closed. Just very bare shelves, but it's always been that aesthetic for the last couple of years. But I did notice that a lot of personal care stuff, they're trying to get it all out of the store. So we're looking at $2 for these U by Kotex. And yes, if you are an extreme couponer, you might be getting this stuff a lot cheaper. But if you just wanted to grab whatever because it's your favorite, go to your Office Depot and see if they have it, because some of these prices are not bad. You can't use manufacturer coupons over there, and I recommend that any soap or deodorant or food that you're buying from there, try and look for an expiry date. These deodorants expired in April of 2024. That's not good. And lots of, like, I didn't even know they sold makeup wipes there, but like $2 for this. I mean, honestly, if they marked everything down for $1, there wouldn't have been anything left. And this is for an Olay body wash for $3. Of course, they're going to ask a little bit more for the Olay body wash because that stuff is liquid gold. Irish Spring 8 count. Very excited to see this for $2. And I was going to buy it, but you know what? For whatever dumb reason, they actually had an expiry date attached to this, and it expired in January of 2024. So we're looking at like, a year and a half, and I'm like, I can't do it, not even for $2. And I know a lot of you are like, you can use expired soap, but we coupon, we get this stuff so cheap. So if you find stuff that doesn't have an expiry date, some of this stuff is just a fantastic buy. This also did not have an expiry date. The Clorox lemon wipes for $2. Original price is up to $7 for those larger containers. Lots of Swiffer, but any sort of like food, coffee, look for expiry dates because I think this stuff's been sitting around a long time, and they are trying to move a lot of it. Who knows exactly why, but there's a reason. But some of these prices, it's got to jump a little bit more, especially for Swiffer, like $1. I mean, that's the magic number. I think everybody would buy it. I saw these in there a while back, the 7th generation fabric softener for $2. Everyone is still there. This is actually a cool product, but for 12 or $13, 12.91, still too much. It's an organizer for these little bags, and this is the coffee. And coffee's gotten really expensive all of a sudden. So if you wanted to go and stock up, say on K cups, not bad, like 20 for $10.95. So it's like 50 cents per K cup. Not a bad price point. But check those expiry dates. This is a company I really like, La Colombe. Delicious coffee, 10 out of 10. And then we have these ice refreshers. So like, if you were an office manager, you would go and stock up at at the Office Depot on this sort of stuff, but it's just not selling. And who would ever buy it? Like, just grocery shopping. Lots of Christmas stuff too. I saw in the clearance section for $2.94. This is 90% off. It's a big thing of Grinch Christmas, so like all the little coloring activities and bibs and bobs. But if you're you shop clearance at Dollar General for a quarter sale, you probably have something similar to this. Not a huge pack, but like a lot of little coloring books and little components. And it's massive. It would have taken up half of a closet, so I left it at the store, but it was so, so cute if your kids like Disney or the Grinch. And then stuff like this, like make your own homemade ornament. Why wasn't this out in January and it's out now? Very, very odd. But if you want to go to Office Depot or Home Depot to look for these goods, make it happen this weekend, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.